All right, I didn't want to talk about this video. I didn't want to make a video about this. I didn't want to talk about this, but MMA fighter came out and said LeBron James used PED use, some kind of PED that he said that I use. I know LeBron used it. I thought it was a garbage report because it's not a mainstream. It's not in the mainstream yet. Nobody covering it yet. But you got to think about it. They're gonna cover and protect LeBron James. Gonna protect the system. You gotta like, okay, is there some truth to it? Is it not? Who knows, right? But when you look at the way LeBron James play, look at how one night he's out there dunking above the rim, the next night he can't move. So one night he's LeBron James 15 years ago, and the next night he's body's breaking down. He's like the 38-year-old LeBron James. So, is it fair or is it true? Can it be true that he's a PD user? I mean, some of our great athlete, Lance Armstrong. Everybody know the story of Lance Armstrong. We had an article, we had to pass a test in elementary about Lance Armstrong. Come out, found out he one of the biggest PD user ever. So he's not the guy we thought he was. And it would be I don't think eBay would ever let this come out if LeBron James was using PED, but it's not too far fetched to say, yeah, a nigga in year 38 and his body's breaking down every other week, every other day, and he's coming out great, and when he's don't, it's because that shit builds you up. Now these niggas can't move right. So it's not a far-fetched idea, but I need more evidence, more hardcore evidence to say LeBron James is a PED user, because it'll be one of the greatest stories in NBA history. A guy, LeBron James, great father, great philanthropist, one of the greatest players. Never got in trouble outside the basketball court, and now that he's his whole career he's been using PED to keep up these dominant stats and be able to break Kareem record and all that. It would tarnish everything that the NBA represent. It would tarnish everything LeBron James brand. It would forever end the GOAT debate. It would put him in maybe a top 20 player ever discussion, right? So I don't think they're ever gonna get out. A lot of people gonna make a lot of noise on the YouTube or independent YouTubers, and they can try to build it up and go off he said without evidence, without full documentation that FDA, the drug administration, until we get some evidence that he did it. I won't support that. I won't support that claim. I won't support the claim yet. I think when I first heard, it's a guy, he's a fighter, he's a pro dude, but there's no hardcore evidence to it. So I'm not putting that story. I'm not gonna put that story out there. I'm not gonna insinuate he did do it or he didn't do it. But it's a possibility around that some of the greatest, like Alex Rodriguez, the baseball players, and like I said, Lance Armstrong, they have used that kind of PED use. Yes, they have used that in the past. But does it make LeBron James a user of it? No, because he's still phenomenal. Take care of his body, spend $1 million a year on it. Does it look like, damn, at year 38, damn, he still is dominant, he still is great? You know what I'm saying? You know, I think his rule changes is part of NBA. You know what I'm saying? But these recent injuries put in the back of your mind, like, it's always a reasonable doubt. It's a reasonable doubt that he can be using, because what we see him being so dominant and him body breaking down and he's not able to go out there, because one week he's great, next week, he's hurt. He's shooting bad, he's performing bad, he's hurt. Why is he hurt bad? And you know what I'm saying? So people can put that narrative out there and we can run with it, but we got to do our due diligence. We got to be smart. We got to be careful. We can't just be accusing people of shit because of shit that's not true. You know what I'm saying? So I stand behind truth. I stand behind fact. I stand behind, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Is it a possibility? Is it a possibility? It's a possibility. A lot of these fools use that shit that they don't get out there to the news. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to protect the shit. We got to protect the brand. The NBA will look like a fool, an idiot for holding LeBron James his the highest king level, and they come out and say he was cheating the game for all these years, still cheating the game now in his later years. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna make the James family look bad. Bernie may not even get in the NBA if this shit happens, because he ain't that good, like LeBron say. I ain't want to speak on that, but LeBron came out. I don't want to speak on kids, but you know what I'm saying? Just got to put that in perspective. We gotta understand. We gotta be responsible and careful with the shit we say. We can't just go out there all willy-nilly and say that this man is a PED user because an MMA fighter says it, or now that he's age 38, he's still dominant. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a great conspiracy theory. You know, people want to run with it. But even a great critic, I'm a critic. All right, I am a critic. Let me tell you why I'm a critic. I'm a critic of LeBron James. I'm a critic of people. I'm a critic of Kobe. But I'm a big critic of LeBron James. I'm a critic of LeBron James because you're not going to get people, nerds, or people that like LeBron James to tell me that they were better than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant don't deserve to be in the GOAT conversation. That is blasphemy. That's just asinine as a 10. So I'm going to get any chance in the armor to crack holes in LeBron James to say, hey, this the guy you said is better than Kobe. That's the part of the argument. That's the reason why I do this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's not hate on LeBron James. Everybody knows LeBron James is one of the greatest top 5, top 10, wherever you got him in your top, you got him top 2. That's your opinion. He's an all-time great. He deserves whatever ranking you give him because he's one of the specialist players we ever seen in the NBA. Like, no doubt about it. But the nagging disrespect of Kobe Bryant to prop him up is where I come in, and a lot of independent YouTube and a lot of people that Kobe fans come in and say, like you guys say, nah, this is bull crap. We're not going to stand for that. And y'all absolutely right. And I'm going to stand on that until the day I ain't breathing. So like, subscribe, tell me what y'all think.